Welcome. Hi, Nasorian. I'm not the queen, I'm just Wonderland. With one viewer. Wild. Boop. Okay. What am I missing here? Oh. Welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. I'm finally gonna get that frog ring. Hopefully. Hi Butterscotch. What's up? Hi! Yeah, I hear you. I don't know what you're whining about. You're fed. Hello everyone. Much better than Final Fantasy? I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I might have to throw in some Final Fantasy just to mess with you. I like my XDs to stay XD. Whoa. That's not right. Or maybe it is. You don't have to watch it either, no. Oh. I have to turn the waterfall off? No, it's not anything like King's Field. I don't have enough time! No! I'm not gonna be able to come back and do this until the next day. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I have stuff to do up in Jenny's room. And then I still need to figure out the code to that briefcase because I think that has Giga-Robo's leg. This isn't water. I keep forgetting this is faster. Wild. Hello, Nicholas. Nice to see you. Come back. Why won't it come back? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the breadcrumbs are really cute. Everything in this game is really cute. This is a really cute game. It's kind of like my current hyperfixation. I'm like, argh. No butterscotch? No. That's not gonna go where I wanted to. Well. Rodeo clown. Wild. Hi, Nicholas. What's up? Scratching your plug? What does that even mean? I don't know what plugs we were talking about. Okay, I'm gonna need a duplicate for that. Final Fantasy turned into a first-person shooter. That would be really, really funny. Oh, they meant in the game. That makes a lot more sense. Sometimes I'm really dumb, but that's okay. Damn it, I meant to pick up my... Are you good? Okay. I don't know where the music went. It really bothers me when the music disappears. She renamed Titus after you. Aren't you so happy you get to be Titus? And clumsy is Yalafor. Okay, I seriously need to find a way up onto the bed or anywhere so that I can start getting stuff here. That's okay. You're there in spirit. No, that was me meowing. Butterscotch is not here right now. He's downstairs doing something, I guess. That's just me having a really good meow. If you haven't hydrated in the last hour, you should hydrate. Get some water. Drink up. You know what they say. Hydrate before you dihydrate. I think I'm just gonna have to keep buying like recycle items until I can access stuff in here. I think I'm kind of SOL. Hello! Oh. Huh? Scoop. Butterscotch. This is him. This is the boy. Yeah, I'm pretty good at fooling cats. Butterscotch is here. Oh, 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 oh. You wanna go? You can go. Just don't tear up my wires. Thank you. Boop. It's Butterscotch. I love T's favorite protagonist. Not really, I don't care for him too much. He's cool. Not my favorite of the Final Fantasy series. That probably goes to Zidane. And I also still need to find 4 crewmates for the pirate. Hi, Gravy. You want to get in my lap? You're more of a lap sitter. Come on. Yeah, I got treats for you. I'm Pavloving into sitting in my lap more. Probably should. I think I can afford to get some more items for rooms. I have like almost 600. Which is a shame because everything's going to cost 300. So if there's more than one, I'm gonna have to wait. Bedroom, bridge, basement, warp. I don't think the basement warp is gonna take me anywhere interesting besides just the top. And I can already get there. And I need to go to the bedroom right now anyway. Why are you being so passive aggressive, Scarge? It was nice to have you there in spirit. It's because we like you. It's not because... At least that's what I assume it's because she likes you. We like having it around. I like having it around. I thought it was funny. It's great to see Scarge does this. Everyone calling Titus Scarge. I think if that's the vibe of the playthrough for that, it's going to be a really fun one. So I'm excited to see where that ends up going. You know, in like 10 years. Hey, water. Save myself some time. Scarge, do tell. Why are you such a Final Fantasy hater? I'm curious. But like, is there any particular reason why? What is it about seeing Final Fantasy specifically that makes you go, no? Sorry. I need to turn that off. I need to just turn it off so that it doesn't have my cursor. That's also a good question. Yeah, I know I can turn it off in OBS. I just forget about it. Yeah, why hate Final Fantasy offline? I'm just curious. Like, what's your like deal with that? Yeah, but like you don't even have to be there to enjoy the Final Fantasy. We're there for like the conversation. I mean, you do make a fuss about it. You can't say you don't make a fuss about it because you could have just not clicked on the stream. You clicked on it, went in, and said, "I'm not watching this because it's Final Fantasy," and then you walked away. So if anything, that's going out of your way to express your opinion on Final Fantasy. In this case, a negative one. So I think that would be actively going online to hate on the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think I'm pretty right here. Not that I care whether you're a hater or not. I mean, it's not the worst thing, but it just draw the question though of like, why? What's your dealio with it? Is there a particular reason? Did Final Fantasy kill your mother? I'm just curious. That wasn't what I wanted. Where is the bridge? Because I bought a bridge. So there should be a bridge. And I want to know where that bridge is. You said I don't like Final Fantasy, never did. It killed the video game industry? See, that's entirely different from what you said previously. So like now I have to ask more. How so did it kill the video game industry? I can agree on some levels that like it definitely killed some parts of Square. You wouldn't watch Metal Gear either. Is it for similar reasons? Is it specifically Metal Gear and Final Fantasy? Do you have that same opinion on Kingdom Hearts? Yeah. Japan killed the video game star. But weren't you here for the Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories stream? When we went and got that from Dopaland? Where's this fucking bridge, man? Like, I know I bought one. Okay, but Kingdom Hearts also heavily features Final Fantasy characters as well as Disney characters. More Disney than Final Fantasy, but still. I can boot up Kingdom Hearts 2 right now, and I can go and have Auron as a party member in Kingdom Hearts 2. I can go fight, like, all of Final Fantasy VII. More like half of Final Fantasy VII's cast. Or I should say main party. Because the cast is way bigger than the main party. Where the fuck is my bridge? I'm so confused. Oh, it's all the way up there. So I have to take the long way around. It's not as pretentious. Kingdom Hearts is not as pretentious as Final Fantasy. I almost agree to an extent, because Kingdom Hearts is way more pretentious. Kingdom Hearts is like, yeah, the bad guy from the first game, well, actually, he's not that guy at all. He's actually this character from the prequel that came out, like, 20 games later, and, actually, he is, like, a time-traveled consciousness of the younger version of himself that doesn't know how to control his body, so he doesn't have his physical form, and then his younger self comes forward in time. No, his older self comes forward in time from the past to teach him how to time travel better, and then, like, takes his past self to come to the future and be a part of the organization to finish his thing because he couldn't find enough people to do it. That is less pretentious than we're nuking a nuclear reactor to stop climate change. It's so cartoony. Right. Like, I love Kingdom Hearts, and I love how fucking, like, pretentious and stupid the story can be, and, like, I love it. I don't think it's super complicated. It's honestly very straightforward. You just have to take it at face value and accept that it's super fucking pretentious. And Kingdom Hearts 3 is not even that bad. Like, I don't particularly like it too much. I think the story was kind of mid, and so I struggled to get through it. Like, it has its problems. It's definitely not the best Kingdom Hearts game, but, like, the gameplay's still good. You know, like, the final parts of the game when you actually get to, like, have a difficult battle and actually do, like, the only part of the game that was good was the ending, is the problem. And then the DLC is just, hey, we made the ending even more bullshittery. Musicals? Maybe you're thinking of Kingdom Hearts 2, where there's the optional world that is a rhythm game? True, pretentious is kind of suggestive. Suggestive? Subjective. Oh, I mean, it's a song. There was like maybe 1 or 2 songs. Honestly, I don't even remember that much. Yeah, I mean, like, if you can look at all of that and go, okay, like, this is your logic and I'll take you at your logic, like, it's good. I like it. You know, my partner likes it. That's why we're making a fucking whole D&D campaign themed after it, which I'm working on. And maybe I will talk about it on some stream at some point, because I got a lot of ideas in this. One Disney princess song is too much for... I mean, there's... I have a really neat trick for that particular problem, right? You press the pause button, you press down on the D-pad, and then you press X. And then, With those three, with that button combination, you can skip all of the Disney songs. And then the rest of the game is right there. Like, if you can get to the end of 3, it has some hard moments. It has some good moments for the series. But the problem was that it put all of those moments at the end of its story. And so the story to get there is kind of a very wet paper towel. They don't do as good building up to the end of the game as like Kingdom Hearts 2 does, or as Kingdom Hearts 1 does. But when you finally get there, it's the best part of the game. I got the DLC because I wanted to go and try all the stuff it added, and I ended up just playing through the one sequence. Really? Emotional value? I mean, in some games, yes, there are great emotional like moments, but when I think of Final Fantasy, I tend to think more about like the politics. Like Final Fantasy 12 is very politics heavy. Like, I feel like it's more of like a political drama. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my take is the weird take. Right. Not every game, but I mean, if we can't judge every game by the exact same standards. I mean, I like Final Fantasy because I like the political drama and the stories. I would not say the same thing about Chibi-Robo. Chibi-Robo is, well, it's got some themes that could be related to politics in a way, about economy and how you live as a family unit, but it is not nearly like similar as like Final Fantasy or anything like that would be. But I still enjoy both the games. I would say maybe the same. I would probably say I'm having as much fun with this as I did with Final Fantasy 9. Maybe more. But also you do get some games that are much more emotional, like Final Fantasy 15. You know, it has its fair share of problems, but its story is a little drawn out, but good. The main problem it has is with its gameplay, in my opinion. Okay. What do you mean nobody's discussing gameplay? I mean, yeah, because gameplay isn't always the primary thing that people care about. You know, Final Fantasy is an RPG, an iconic RPG at that. You know, generally speaking, you know what you're in for when you play it. You're in for fire, Firaga. You know, you're gonna have your attacks, your abilities, your magic, your limit breaks. It's just kind of a given when you have something around so long. Exactly. I think it's more about the story and the characters, if anything. You know, that's why, like, Final Fantasy IV is still, I would say, a good story. I've only really played the DS remaster of the game, but, like, story is cool, it's compelling, it has a lot to it. The gameplay was also good. I didn't mind stomaching it through the whole game, like, playthrough. You know, I played it on my phone, like, at work and shit. That was what I bought after I couldn't play the City of Final Fantasy. Multimedia experiences? What are video games if not multimedia experiences? You watch cutscenes, you watch movies, you get to interact with it and tell your own story, you get to solve puzzles and do stuff like that, you know. Video games are inherently multiple things wrapped together. A game that I love to play when I, like, have people in my life who have not experienced it is called Beyond Two Souls. It has a lot of really good actors. It's a David Cage game, and like David Cage is a controversial figure. He's kind of a shithead, but oh wow, I'm out of time. I sat here wasting all of my time arguing instead of doing what I needed to do here. Right. When I go on Reddit and I look at the Final Fantasy X subreddit, because I'm in there, like, there's so many different conversations happening about, like, how to build certain characters or how to do certain things. Running around dungeons? Well, that's also a whole game type. Dungeon crawlers right there. Morphonia brought it up. You know, games wouldn't exist if there wasn't an audience for it. Yeah, no story, no emotion, no dungeons, what's left? Okay, so I think I don't have a lot I can do right now at night, because I need to get more stuff done in the parents' room, and that is closed at night until I can find a way to get up there. A video game is what's left? Yeah. What are they? Alright, I'm curious. It's like, I could see complaints with specific games, but I feel like there's at least one Final Fantasy game for everyone out there. There's so many that do so many different types of things. If you want something that's really heavily gameplay oriented, go play Final Fantasy Tactics. In that game, like, half the cutscenes are like in battle, like in the like freaking thing in the battlefield. They're like yelling at each other, and you're like, can we just get on with my turn, please? Which is kind of baller. There are dungeons in the game, and then you get to the end of the game, and the game goes, hey, by the way, you can finish the game, but there's a cool dungeon over there, and you could go do that, but you'd have to try really hard and get really good at the game. You know, you have to get really good at the gameplay to go do that, or you can just be done with the story and, like, finish the game. It's not like you have to not engage with the gameplay to get to the ends of the stories, but like usually the especially hard stuff that requires you to really know what you're doing makes sense to have it as optional, because you can't just expect everyone to perfect the systems you've made. It's just not logical. It would be hard to put a barrier like that right in front of the end of the game. Unless the story of the game is something where like overcoming great challenge is the thing of the game. But at that point, go play Dark Souls. So, if nobody's giving thoughts to optional dungeons, then why are there optional dungeons in Final Fantasy games? Final Fantasy X has it. Final Fantasy XII has like hundreds of hours of content, and like if you're maybe I'm overestimating because I'm very slow with that game in particular. Because like I took like 60-80 hours to beat the main story of Final Fantasy XII, and there's still a whole lot of shit you can do after the fact. Right. But like, Scourge, what is a game that is only gameplay driven? Because all I can think of is like arcade games where the only goal is to put quarters in and try and get big numbers. When else is are games just gameplay driven? Gotta have some kind of story. Most of the time. what's tacked on padding? Because, like, the only thing that feels like padding in, like, Final Fantasy 15 is, like, a short segment towards the end. It doesn't even feel like padding, it just feels like it was not balanced well. Like, I feel like padding is so subjective. Right. That's what also baffles me, because I feel like Kingdom Hearts cranks all of these exact qualities up to a 10. Intense cutscenes, a lot of gameplay feels like unplayable cutscenes. Like, a big complaint in Kingdom Hearts 2 is, oh, reaction commands. You just press triangle and watch a cutscene. You're not even playing the game. The 1,000 Heartless wasn't even 1,000 Heartless. It was like 20 Heartless that just kept respawning. They just had images in the background. This is just padding. Right. Especially when, like, half of their cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts games are like Kingdom Hearts takes on scenes from the movie. It's like, if anything here is an interactive movie specifically, it's specifically the video game interacting with movies. That's wild, because, like, I love Final Fantasy. I love Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is what got me to like Final Fantasy and, like, check it out. Besides, like, my dad just kind of putting both in my face a lot, but, like, all of my Final Fantasy knowledge was rooted in Kingdom Hearts. It's fun. I like it. I definitely need to play through the Kingdom Hearts games at some point. Like, on my channel. I mean, I've already played through all of them, like, dozens of times, but I don't care. If I like a game, I can replay it as many times as I want. It is not a Final Fantasy game. Except for when it crosses over with Final Fantasy games. Hey, and, like, arcade games aren't bad. Like, I could boot up some Super Monkey Ball and have fun for, like, the next, like, hour or two. Shenmue, the series that, like, is famous for quick time events and lots of quests. and being really long. Longer than it should be. QuickTime events, which are interactable cutscenes. It's a little weird. I feel like the only Final Fantasy game to have any like QTEs are like 10 and what, 7 remake? Maybe 8? I haven't actually played 8. I need to play 8. I have it on Steam, but I have not played it. Yeah, but how is being a forklift operator important to the story of Shenmue? I feel like you have to be scrolling. I feel like you have to be trolling at this point, Scarge. Like, what is this take? I don't like padding. I don't like interactive cutscenes. You know, I want my games to be gameplay driven. Like Shenmue. Wild. One of the most takes of all time. Yeah, I do too. Scarge is a Scarge. There is no other way to describe it. Can I find some Robo guys? I need to kill some spiders. Please. Maybe they're outside. That's like the only place I haven't gone. That's a positive example. Right? That's wild. Go ahead, type out, my man. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not silencing you at all. I just need to run into some more spiders, please. find any more spiders. I mean, I don't agree. I think it's really weird to be upset at it being a multimedia experience when every game is a multimedia experience. Every single RPG, every single video game. Because video game, again, in and of itself is not, like, just one thing. Yeah, I really want to understand that, because I don't feel like it has. I mean, can you? I guess. But you can say that about, like, anything. You know, I could watch a movie about a little robot running around helping a broken family get happier. Or I can play the video game that I'm playing right now. Like, that's just, it's a very strange argument. Oh, this could be this. Like, this could also be comic books. Like, Final Fantasy could just be comics. Or a TV show. Or vice versa. You know? Oh man, that Wild Robot movie, it was okay, but I think it would have been better if it was like a video game. You know, I feel like I should have gotten to play as the Wild Robot. I would have been more invested in the story if I was actually protecting the animals. You know, I feel like a game having a story good enough to warrant being able to be called, like, you could watch this as a movie. I feel like that's a good thing. It's okay to cry over video games. Video games can be powerful. What? Value older Final Fantasy games that can convey feelings through a handful of pixels and a text, rather than technological divorce. So, do you not like movies? Because, like, why would I, like, do you have a problem with the MCU? Like, the Marvel movies? Do you think that the Marvel movies are bad because the comics can express more story without using acting or voices? It's just ink and paper? Because it's the same thing. All that's changed is the way that they're impressing you. And, like, writing is still a good part of Final Fantasy. As a matter of fact, when there's bad writing, that's, like, one of the main things people will usually complain about. It's like, oh, I didn't like the writing of this game. When people tend to take a problem with one of the games, that's, like, one of the first complaints I'll hear. It's, like, gameplay. Like, I don't like how this one does. Okay, so I need to climb up all of that bullshit. I didn't realize it was covering my face. It should be above me, like this. I didn't mind having the faces on the game. I guess some people might not like that. Here. No, that's still cutting things off. I just didn't want it to be too small. I wanted it to be, like, legible. But yeah, it was not supposed to be on my face. Thank you for pointing that out. Because I have OBS covered when I have the game pulled up, cursor off screen. And off of that. Yippee. Okay. Damn it. I'm gonna have to recharge one way or the other. I'm gonna go figure out the waterfall thing. Trans flags, yes. But do you not have those same complaints? Pandering? Did I miss something? No? Okay. Weird. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god. Word. What am I standing on? What? What? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Yeah, what am I standing on? What the fuck? Wild. This is fucking annoying. Frog ring get, yeah. So do I have to buy a new battery? Yeah, I have to buy a new one. is more of a video game? I don't know. I think I'd disagree. I'd have to heavy disagree there. Where's the story? You know, I like a good story-driven game. You know, I just don't see the point in playing a video game that doesn't have a story to it. I only play real games, like Overwatch 2. Nah. It's not enough of a story. It doesn't make me, like, cry. You know, I want a story to bring me to tears. You know, I want it to feel like I'm watching a movie. You know, top of the line games for me are like Detroit Become Human, Indigo Prophecy, you know. You know, I want to feel the weight of my presence in the world. Heavy Rain. Oh, they're gone. It's fair. But those games don't... How can you enjoy those games and then in the same breath not treat Final Fantasy like it's an interactive cutscene? It's an interactive movie. When those games are literally interactive movies. That's... I'm gonna need to see the mental gymnastics on this one. I know, I think it's really stupid that Indigo Prophecy is called Fahrenheit in Europe when you guys don't use Fahrenheit and we do. So, like, why? Like, I feel like there had to have been some kind of mix-up where that's why it's cool. Like, I could kind of see that angle, but, like... So what, did they just decide that, like, it wouldn't be cool here because we use Fahrenheit for everything? It's so weird. Probably. That's wild. The dad is disgusting. He never fucking takes off his shoes. Tracking mud all over the house. Mr. Sinister needs to get on it. God, that game is so goofy. I was considering buying it because it was like only $5, but I never did. I could have. Then I would have it on the PS2. Should add it to Dopaland? That would be awesome. I need to play Final Fantasy X too. I haven't even played it. Like Final Fantasy X, I've gotten like a good like, I don't know, maybe third, like halfway through the story. More than I can say for Final Fantasy VII. I had to just watch someone else like do a playthrough online because I could not like sit through it and play it myself. Like, I love the story and the world, I love the characters, I cannot like sit down and play it start to finish. Maybe I can now because I haven't tried since like I was in high school, but like I got it early high school, tried it again a couple years later, and then my dad was like, you should try 9 instead, and I tried 9 and I loved it, and then I played 12, and then I got 10, I started it a couple of times. Played 13. That was the first one that like I got with my own money and had played. I didn't get far in 14, but I've played 14. I got 15. That was the first Final Fantasy I pre-ordered. It's the only Final Fantasy I've pre-ordered. The remake is pretty good. I do enjoy it. I've had fun playing it. I started Rebirth while I was at my dad's for like the holidays because he has it. Because he's a huge Final Fantasy VII nerd. He's a huge Final Fantasy nerd in general. And I liked it. He played it through when it came out, and he was talking about it like non-stop for like a couple of months. It's kind of adorable. I was like, haha, it's funny to see you actually give a shit about something. Now please get a job. Now he has a job, so I can be happy about the things he does that I like. Butterscotch is sleeping over here now. Scarge. I think Scarge is a little behind on stream right now. I don't even remember how long ago that was. Indigo Prophecy? Are we still talking about like those games being like straightforward? Yeah. I thought Final Fantasy ruined the game industry. You're the one that's inconsistent. Yeah. Do I like Fortnite? Not particularly. Do I play Fortnite? When my girlfriend asks me to. Whew. I'm kind of stumped. I can't seem to make any progress right now. Yeah, that's why I said, like, I can't wait to see Queen finish Final Fantasy X in, like, 10 years. Maybe it'll come after Breath of Fire 2. Like, I've got to find 4 crewmates for the pirate. I've got to find all the Lego bricks, which, like, okay, I can see some of them. There's a purple brick, or sorry, green brick over here, purple brick over there, and I gotta get these crayons. I gotta get that shoe, but I can't even get up here yet. Oh wait, you know what? I did just get this upgrade, so I might as well put it to some use. Even longer range? Bruh. Yeah, thanks Final Fantasy. Yeah? Is that so? How so? That's fair. That's wild. Yeah. Yeah, like when you're running around in Kingsfield and I'm like, oh, are we stuck? I couldn't tell. Yeah, the game's a nice, like, fireplace. You are the wild take factory, and that's what we love about you, Scarge. That's why you're here. We wouldn't have you any other way. Except for maybe in the Final Fantasy stream chat. What comment? The thanks Final Fantasy one on Fortnite? Because if so, I agree. What the fuck am I doing, dog? Where am I going? Oh, please don't fall off again. I think I would actually physically implode. Okay. Now I can get a new upgrade. We're doing stuff, guys. I don't know, man. I should start streaming Fortnite. Clumsy gets it. They are, you just have to look in the right places. That's all of them? What? But then... what am I missing? I'm gonna cry. If that's all of the Utilibots, then I don't know how to progress in Jenny's room, like, at all. Well... this basement warp better be something much more interesting than just taking me to the bottom of the basement. Because if it's just a shortcut for the stairs, it's gonna physically implode. Gonna be a super Chibi-Robo in no time. It's gonna do exactly what I think it does, and then I'm gonna cry. That's wild. So now those don't even matter. I really thought there was gonna be more gadgets. Like upstairs. Okay, time to investigate things in Jenny's room. Of course you're no help. And talking to the mummy isn't gonna get me anything until I have the red shoe. Throw out some garbage. I don't have any garbage. Oh. I'm gonna try talking to Jenny again. Ah, I see. So I can get up here. Well. So what if I go inside and I ring the bell? There's like no time left, but what if I do? Oh. Progress has been made. Now we get to deal with the family drama, huh? The day is almost over. Wow. Maybe the ticket's done. What are you doing over here, Freaky Phil? Why is Freaky Phil all the way over here? So I need to find a hidden receipt? $500 more. Okay. It was $474 to be exact, but Wow. Just like when someone does something that makes you happy, just like decide how happy it makes you and give them that many happy points. Like, you know what? That comment, I really appreciated that comment. That made me happy. 3 happy points. Not a lot, a little. But you get happy points for little things. Yay bit. I love that. Yes! I'm so happy to have 100 happy points. I am so surprised that you are bringing up Cubivore on the GameCube. That game, Nintendo did not want to release in the West, and so Atlas had to release it instead. I want to play it at some point because I think it'd be funny. But I feel like that's the kind of game that you sit down and play for like an hour or two and then you're done with it. You play as a cube and you eat other cubes to try and like gain attributes. You could get bigger, and then you kind of can gain attributes that are like panels, and then you mate to choose which panels you attach, basically. It's kind of like Spore almost. I've heard of it. It's on my list of games I want to play. I don't currently have it on hand. I have a handful of games on hand to stream. That's one that I want to play at some point, maybe. I'm kind of having a lot of fun playing this GameCube game, and I kind of want to keep playing more GameCube games. My Pokemon got knocked out of its gym. He asked me to change the channel for him. That's why. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to clean up after you. I'm gonna physically implode. How do I ensure that I am not talking to him? You die, and then Telly cries a lot, like a lot. and then you get charged, and you're fine. I don't know how he expects me to do this. I'm not. He's a lazy asshole. I'm not too worried about making the dad happy. I like how I bought the charge upgrade and I have had no use for it. You feeling good, buddy? Nice. Oh. I feel like this game has to give you a trigger warning before you can just go and copy your childhood. What? Yeah. Just like this? That's wild. That's insane, even. I don't think mine cares. Yeah, it's been a long-standing stim of mine. I had to stop doing this because I used to do it like that, and that like really hurts my knuckles a lot. Y'all forgot about me already? Sorry, Scarge. I'm so sorry. Final Fantasy is a fantastic game series and saved the gaming industry as a whole. And everyone should appreciate and love them. I'm fucking with you. It probably was, because it was right in my mouth. That's okay. I have to get a reaction out of the reaction getter. I win. I win. Butterscotch. Butterscotch, I won. Butterscotch is looking at me with the most I do not give a fuck look ever. Like I reached over and looked at him and he just went. I'm not a gamer anymore. Load equals funny though. The goal of this game is to like clean up and make everyone happy. I want to become Super Chibi-Robo #1. And there's a lot of people to make happy and a lot of toys to make happy, because toys are alive. Would this cutscene have been different if I was wearing my frog suit? I love that putting on the frog suit lets you talk to her. Right. Me fucking too. Why is he looking like that? She's having a cup of tea. She is going to want honey. Preemptive problem solver here. I love how you could hear the footsteps at the end there, because it pulled me all the way down to the bottom for the exit cutscene. Or at least it tried to. That's wild. Out during the day? I love the caterpillar. The dog toy. Caught. He is here. OBS disconnected. OBS reconnected? Are we good? Chat, am I alive? That's so weird. I got an error saying it disconnected, and then it was just like, no, we're good. As long as we're back, we're good. Happens to the best of us. Indeed. Okay. Are we gonna serve this man divorce papers? Is that what's about to happen? Yeah. This is the ultimatum. Next is divorce papers. She did lock herself in her room. I like how it's clearly got a broken heart on the front. He's like, this is a love letter. This is a good thing. Obviously. Okay, but Jenny's just autistic. My only problem with the mom is that she's way too harsh on her kid. Ow! That was awesome, okay? He might be a bit of a shithead, but you know what? All of them going down, that was cool. That was cool. I'll give it that. I don't want to be right. It is bad, but like, I don't know, this is kind of cathartic in a way. I don't know, this game, even with the kind of like harder hitting story, I guess, like, I don't know, I like it. Huh. So I wonder if you don't have to break that part of the window. Didn't want? I don't understand. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even catch that, but I just kind of... I can English. Yes, me English well. I love to grammar. At least he's like doing something. It shouldn't have had to. It shouldn't have taken it coming to this for that to happen. But you know, doing better is the only thing we can ask of someone. So at least they're doing it. Yeah. Oh, no! Hold on. I let caught fall. Whoa. Maybe I can finally do stuff upstairs. Guys, we're making progress. What is Siege of Avalon? else if I know. For Tweefitty? For Tweefitty, I'd say that's probably what for you. That's probably what Tweefitty. Should definitely get it. For Tweefitty. Tweefitty is not a bad place at all. I've probably got like 1 more hour in me. And then I gotta get ready for work. And all that fun stuff. Put some food in my stomach. If you haven't hydrated in the last hour, make sure you're hydrating. Hydrate before you dehydrate. I will lead by example. My cursor's on screen again. Thank you. Thank you. I hydrated well. What are you doing? I don't like that sound. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Okay, nothing important in the work group chat, nothing I have to worry about. Very weird. Very menacing. The Scare Bear. I like that. I know where to get nectar. That's intense. I'm gonna shoot him with honey and hope that works enough. Happy. Those rosy sphincter textures? I'm assuming you're talking about the roses. Me with nicotine. Wild. Hey, will you fuck with this? What are you gonna do? What do you mean? $4.20. I love that Butterscotch will let me put cod on him when he's sleeping. He just doesn't give a fuck. He's just chill like that. Convenient blackouts, yeah. What's not funny? Scarch? Sphincters? Sphincters are fine. Gravy? Come on. No. He's chilling out there. Something new to buy? The Chibi-Gator, yeah, pretty much. What do I do? But what do I do? What? 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 Hi, Butterscotch. This shit don't make sense. This shit don't make sense at all. I use the shovel to make the sound, and that's how. Give me spoon. I just don't understand what I'm staring at. Mr. Prongs gave you 37 happy points. At least Telly's as confused as we are. That's the first sticker we've gotten. All game. Oh no, I'm sorry, we got a Utilibot sticker and Mr. Prongs. I wonder where the dad is. I'm confused as hell. Okay. It definitely does. Yeah. Okay. How am I supposed to get up here? I'm so confused now. This game puts the bridge for the living room up there, but I don't know how to get up there. And I figured just maybe it was something I would get to later. 76 times is kind of wild. Okay, so if there was something left to find, it would have scanned. Well, to the kitchen we go, I guess. Temporarily. Which reminds me that I should go and get nectar outside. Thank you. Okay. Meow. Ow. Bastard. You wanna get your nails clipped? You wanna get your nails trimmed? Stop it. Stop it. Meow. 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 The cat noise was me. I'm the cat. I'm just really good at that. I'm yeah at work too. People are like, is there a cat in the back? And I just look at them and I go, no. They're like, but I just heard a cat and I just ow. Wrong thing. Hold on. He's loafing. We get some loafy boy. Ooh. Yeah, it's butterscotch. How are you today? Yeah. Is that right? He just stared at me. He's very low. Boop. He is a very nice fellow. Hi. There he goes. I gotta get that flag all in there. All both of them. There are no thoughts in his brain. It's just empty. Nothing. He's back there. He's chilling. Is Gravy still... Gravy is, like, rolled over on himself and just sprawled out at the same time in, like, the hallway between my room and, well, the stairs and my roommate's room. Oh, the bear's up there now. Oh, that's not right. Okay, but the TV's not playing what you'd expect it to. That's not what the TV's supposed to be playing. Okay. I don't know. That's not what was playing on the TV before. A climb cat? What's that? For a moment I thought you meant like my cat was over by my flags or something, because they do that sometimes. Sometimes they try to stretch their claws on them, and I'm like, please don't. I missed a whole bunch of messages. The Magna Carta? What? I don't remember what you mean. Four-dimensional configuration. Yeah. Yeah. That is very true. Well, I think I know how to progress here. Yeah, that's fair. Unless you're talking about Geist, that game I was talking about way earlier. Morphonia, if you're still around. Because if so, yes, I have. I just made my friend play it downstairs in our living room on my GameCube. Or no, it was on our Wii. Because they have a Wii and I have a GameCube. So I just plugged it in. Oh, I have Lost Kingdoms on hand, as well as I think Evolution Worlds? Yeah, Evolution Worlds. I've got a couple of games on hand that I want to stream at some point. Hungry Ghosts? No. Lost Kingdoms is FromSoft. That's why I decided to have it on hand. I wanted to try it. Maybe. I don't have anything set up to play PS2 games. And I'm not sure how to acquire... Well, I can acquire a cap card, I'm sure, for my PS2, but I don't know. Anything else? Is there any way for me to get across to there? Not from here. Needed to go to the left first. This is annoying. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll start well, I guess it'd be like a third game soon. Yeah, I wonder. Could also shoot her a message on Discord. But I bet she's been busy recently. Chills. That's also fair. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the batteries are for, but I guess I'll have them. Hi. What's up, little guy? What? You got fed, dude. How do I make this move? Oh, okay. The car is trying to talk to me? What car? Did you mean the cat? Have a good night. Honestly, Clumsy, it's not too big of a deal. We're in the last like 15 minutes, so there probably won't be much to catch up on. But have a good night. Thanks for being here. What? Did I hop up on my own plug? Hold on. What? That doesn't seem right. Meow! Yeah, I see you, buddy. Meow! 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 What? The blinds are open. No way. Wow. Okay. We're gonna at least make progress there. $80 recharges over the course of 11 hours and 50 minutes. That's a lot. I'm happy I was able to make progress though. I was worried about being stumped. Oh, I completely missed a message from Scarge. Some people say the cat's meows are specifically for humans. To an extent they are. Kittens only meow because they don't have, like, their vocal cords haven't developed to the point where they can meow normally for a cat. And then when a kitten grows up around humans, they see that the cat, like, humans respond to the meow, so they continue doing so. But when cats grow up, they grow out of meowing like that. So you only see them when they're domesticated do that. I've read like stories online of people like taking in cats from like off the streets, and the cat does not meow like at all. And then I read one story where someone, where a big cat not a big cat, where a cat like never meowed. They took it in off the street, so it like stopped learning how to meow. And then like one of their other cats had kittens, and the kittens were mewing, and they saw that the humans were responding to the kittens meowing, so they started meowing. And so their cat learned how to meow from the kittens in a way. Why do I have a bunch of notifications on Discord? Okay, nothing too big. Okay. Right. It's kind of interesting how animals work to an extent too. This might be a solid point to end things at. A handful of things to still do and like figure out. And it's already like almost 7, so I want to start getting ready for work and like eating and doing all of that. So yeah, I think this is just where I'm gonna end tonight's stream. So thank you to everyone who was here, and thank you for anyone who watches the VOD. It was really nice having everyone. And thanks for the raid from Pixie. I appreciate that a lot. It's been a lot of fun. I will see you guys in the server. Bye!